When you say, I am hip hop, that term becomes physical. It's the only time this term becomes physical. Now it's here and it's walking around, the term. Now go a little further. Why do kids need to know this? Adults can read this book. I urge you all, get a croissant or whatever turns your tongue on. Read this late night great philosophy, mind tantalizing stuff in here. But why do children need to know it? Why is this important to the preservation of the culture? Who is our audience? What are we writing for? We're trying to preserve a non-physical culture or a non-physical event. Why is it important to know hip hop? Now let's get physical. We're coming out of the metaphysical. Physical. Why is it important to know hip hop? One, it is the last of the human skills. This is what our children need to know. Why is it important to know hip hop? Somebody says, I don't know, I have nothing to do with hip hop. I don't rap, break, I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't even like rap. You can say, but still, you should know hip hop. Why? Because it's the last of what human beings do. The question is, what can you do without the use of technology? That's the ultimate question for this age. The new spiritual thought is that question. What can you do without the use of technology? In an age where we are becoming so technologically dependent, the spiritual thought, or meaning your humanity, what you holding on to your humanity, what that has to do with is, what can my physical body do without technology? I could say, I keep on bringing and singing into your ears, it's ringing, it's steaming, gleaming and dreaming, true I'm singing with meaning. I could do that all day. No mic, I didn't plug nothing in, nothing. KRS-One and I'm chilling, got the camera open on the side of this hill. I could just, all day with rap. Rap is a human skill. No technology needed for that. The more you rap, the more you use both sides of your brain, too. Rapping is healthy. Forget the money. See, we're so stuck on the chain and the car rolling up. No, rapping is healthy. Every adult should know how to rap so that they can keep their brain active. Why should you know hip hop? One, it's healthy. Or better yet, should say this, why should you know hip hop? Because it is the last of the human skills. Graffiti writing is a human skill. If you give a child a pen before they reach school, give a child any writing utensil, anything to write, and automatically any young human will go right to a wall with the pen. And they'll write upright like this. Writing like this is social indoctrination. This thing. We were trained to write like that. That is not the natural way a human being writes. A human being writes upright with like this is how all natural human beings write. Upright like this. We don't write down like this. Graffiti writing raises your intelligence. It is a part of human creativity. Not just me writing on the wall, but when you write on the wall, you are exciting an ancient part of your creative intelligence. When you write down like this, you're stagnating it, cutting it off, denying your natural self. Breaking is a human skill. B-boys will tell you all day, I don't even need music to get it rocking. I can break here, in the bathroom, kitchen, bedroom. No technology needed for that. And any dancer will tell you the spirituality of dance, the escape of dance. This is the understanding of hip hop that our children need to know. When you talk about preserving a culture, how do you actually do it? First, why is it important to know hip hop? It's last of the human skills. It's last of what human beings do. It don't matter if you like rap or not, or graffiti, right? None of that matters. What can you do without the use of technology? How many things you do in a day that requires you plugging in? What do you do in a day where you don't have to plug in? Or turn on? Or turn off? Or when do you live without machines? Hip hop reminds you of your humanity. Why else should you know hip hop? It's American history. How can you call yourself an American these days and not know hip hop? Let me get real controversial now. Really? You got Democrat, Republican, Tea Party, all that. If you don't know hip hop, you're a fraud in America. How can you call look at this. Hip hop is an American born culture, born nowhere else, right in the United States. If you are an American claiming to be down with this and the Constitution and the flag, and you don't know hip hop? See, back in the 80s, America got away with it. Hip hop was new and young. You can play ignorant. You can still be an American and not know what's going on in the Bronx. You can still claim you loyal to the principles of the United States and care nothing for San Francisco. Them days is over. There's a new 20-year-old rising up. There's a new 25-year-old with a family that got real questions about the nature of reality, and everybody's lying. Why should you know hip hop? It's American history. In fact, I would argue, with the exception of Howard Zinn, this is the only true American history there is. Everything else is made up and contrived. The only thing we really know is hip hop. Tupac and Biggie, that's American history. Kool Herc bringing his turntables out in the parks of the Bronx, that's American. That history is worth more to you than the history of World War II and I combined. I challenge any professor on that. The history of hip hop from 1973 to 2010 is more valuable to know than all the wars fought in the United States since Christopher Columbus. Challenge any professor on that. Any professor. Challenge.